The Stamford Bridge club had said they would not punish Arrizabalaga, despite the Spaniard's public humiliation of Sarri at Wembley, but he was fined 1 week's wages on Monday night by the club. And Sarri, who had a heart-to-heart meeting with the Spanish goalkeeper in the dressing rooms at Wembley on Sunday, is now ready to play Arrizabalaga in one of the most crucial games of his reign, against Tottenham at Stamford Bridge tomorrow night. Arrizabalaga refused to be substituted by Sarri in extra time at Wembley, sparking fury from the Italian on the touchline as the goalkeeper ignored orders to come off the field just before the penalty shootout, with an 0-2 Willy Caballero stripped and ready to come on. Sarri, who threw his notebook down and at one point stormed off down the tunnel, had to be held back from confronting Arrizabalaga, who had twice gone down injured during the game before the shootout. Both Sarri and Arrizabalaga tried to play down the incident after the final, though the goalkeeper did not apologise for his actions, which appear to further reinforce suggestions that the Italian manager does not have the full support of his players. But a source told Express Sport most of the players are more angry with Arrizabalaga. They thought he was putting himself ahead of the team. It is understood only a couple of the Spanish players in the squad are more understanding of Arrizabalaga's actions. Sarri badly needs a good result against Spurs if Chelsea are to recapture their place in the top 4, which is understood to be crucial to the Italian's future as manager at Stamford Bridge, which is currently hanging by a thread after 6 defeats in their last 12 games. Arrizabalaga and Sarri are both trying to put the incident behind them and said as much in new statements on Monday night, Kepa vowing, "I will learn from this episode." Meanwhile, David Luiz has insisted that Chelsea's players are behind manager Sarri and winning a top 4 place is now the priority. The Brazilian defender was the only Chelsea player to try to persuade rebel goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga to obey his manager's instructions and go off the field on Sunday in the extraordinary end to the Carabao Cup final. Chelsea lost 4-3 on penalties as Manchester City completed the first part of a possible quadruple, with Luiz missing his own spot kick. But afterwards the talk was all about Arrizabalaga's extraordinary refusal to be substituted towards the end of extra time and Sarri's furious reaction. And crucially, how Arrizabalaga's actions had publicly undermined his under-pressure manager on the day and could crucially affect his future. But Luiz, after a battling Chelsea display that could well have won Sarri his first trophy as a manager, said, "Of course the players are behind the manager. That's why we played an amazing game. We wanted to show that with our performance because he's a great manager, a great person, and he deserves our respect and the respect of everybody. He can lift everyone for the rest of the season, and that's our goal. His is a great philosophy. There's complete confidence. You have to go a long way to win and be the best team, but to be that you have to try to start, and that's what we are trying to do. There's confidence in the system, and that's why we played a great game." Sarri could well have been axed yesterday had Chelsea been humiliated as they were 2 weeks ago at the Etihad by City when they were thrashed 6-0 in the league. As it was, their performance earned the beleaguered Italian another few days of grace, though a good result against Tottenham in the Premier League at Stamford Bridge tomorrow night is crucial. Luiz said, "After the defeat we had against them we showed character, personality, and in the second half we were the better side. Then it went to penalties and sometimes luck is not on your side. The first thing after the 6-0 defeat was that we had to recognize what we did badly and try to improve. We did that on Sunday. This has been our problem this season, our consistency. We have some great performances like Sunday and at home against City. It is up to us to find consistency every single match, because on Wednesday we have another tough game and we have to have as high performance as Sundays. Consistency is not just about results, it is consistency to fight in every single match. Sometimes you will win, sometimes you will lose, but sometimes we have conceded goals and lost all our philosophy and ideas. It is up to us to find the balance. Chelsea is a team which should be fighting for the Premier League. Now we are seeing it is far away, so it is not the same mentality. It is up to us to get over this step. This performance shows we can finish the season strongly. You have the Europa League, you have the Premier League, to fight until the end, to finish in the Champions League positions. We have given an answer after the tough few weeks we've had, because we showed what Chelsea are about. Great players, great team. We played against the best team in Europe at the moment and we controlled the second half and could have won.